Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today continues my series of paint videos. I hope you've been enjoying them. If you missed the others, check out the channel because there is a bunch of them that you might want to check out, and I've got a couple playlists to make it easier to find, so maybe check those out too. I hope you enjoy this video. This is Thunderhawk Blue, and this Skaven was primed with Vallejo Mecha Primer Ivory. You can notice right away that this one has less variation from highlight to shadow than some of the others, than most of the others really. It has a little less flow, and that makes it something you may use more as a glaze than a one color wonder. I would not suggest putting this one over a metal though, as it will likely cover the metal entirely. So if you're looking for a metallic effect, this is not it. In fact, I'll do just that later in the video to show you what I mean. Now, there are other turquoises in the range if you were looking for something with more contrast to it, like Caribbean Ocean, which has a significant difference between light and dark that the Thunderhawk Blue doesn't have. You could even put Caribbean Ocean over top Thunderhawk Blue to complete its highlight and shadow if you wanted a darker turquoise base than what Caribbean Ocean over cream or white would give alone. Here it is once it has dried, and I wouldn't particularly use it as a contrast paint like I said, but just a vibrant, quick to cover turquoise, though it does have a highlight, even if it has no shadow. But you can certainly use it for some wet blending, so I said I'd try Tyrian Navy with the next turquoise in the range, but I also decided to use Pastel Seafoam, which I think works well with this Thunderhawk Blue as like a highlight in this wet blending trio. I'm playing around more than anything with this cloak on this WizKids miniature as I'm still learning these colors, but in short order I do have a nice transition from dark to light that I think looks quite fetching. Now, even though it is difficult, you should not play around with these colors once they start to dry, no matter what you want, or just add a little speed paint medium to help them flow while you're working them without changing the color palette, I guess you would say. And then when it's dry, I can use the Thunderhawk Blue to adjust any little mistakes, and it can be easily done because it's more opaque. Like I said, more like a glaze. And there it is, a quick wet blending for a pretty magical cloak. Now here is a model Corvus Belli gave me from the Infinity miniature game. I really appreciate that they're giving me miniatures where Games Workshop has stopped because of my outspokenness. It's a metal model that I primed with this chrome spray. I don't actually necessarily suggest this spray for smaller miniatures as it seems to need a slightly thicker layer to have that perfect chrome effect, but I did it anyway on this model. What I forgot, however, is that Army Painter warned, don't put these speed paints on something with such a glossy finish because they won't always adhere to it well. So maybe avoid mirror finishes. You should take a matte or satin varnish or just your speed paint medium and apply an invisible layer first before applying your speed paint to something so glossy. Maybe you like the cracking, but I did fix it up again so that the original cracking had disappeared. It just needed another layer of the various paints. And then because I wanted to kind of see how I could bring all of these separate colors together a little bit because I was doing a bit of layering and glazing rather than just wet blending, I decided to try out their new blue tone from the Fanatic range to bring all of the colors together. A wash is great for bringing all of your colors that look pretty good, but bringing them all together with a slight tone over top of it. Well, if you're still here, I think you could spend a moment to like the video. If you would also like to become a patron or YouTube member like these fine folks, you'll find out how to do that in the description. This support is how I can keep doing videos like this, so I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye! And here is the next color. So much you can do with it, I think. Okay, see you then. Bye.